guess what? Thrunite's back. Been in the wilderness of late, with me anyway, ever since I've done that test. Dropped the torch and it failed. I'm not impressed. So it's been a long time. I've been assured everything's been rectified. So without further ado, we're going to open this torch, which is the TC12 V2. Gonna put a battery in there. Now, what I'm going to do, it comes with its own battery. Taking the disc off, see if it's been charged up already. Yeah, that's cool. Nice one. I do like that when you get a torch and it's already got power in there. Wow, that's insane. Okay, so it's brightest. So it's brightest setting now. Eye level. I'm going to drop it now. It's going to be quite loud, so turn your headphones down. Okay, it's going to be loud, alright? Yep. Still good. I'm going to try it above head height now. It's about 7 foot. Still good. I'm touching the ceiling now. Yeah, which is good. Try it again, why not? The bouncy test. No problem at all. I think we're good. Now, apparently, these are waterproof as well. So, let's get this in the water, shall we? Right, here we go. Straight into the water. I think we should leave that in there for a bit. What's the time now? It's 21:15. We're going to come back in 10 minutes to see how that's getting on. Okay, it's 21:32 and no problems at all. Let's go through the modes underwater. Quite cold. Yeah, that's all good. God, that water's cold. Nice. And with this one, it's got the USB charging port there with a rubber seal. Let's see what that looks like. Well, it's been in about well over 10 minutes. That's all looking good so far. Okay, let's give it a dry off. Just want to see if it's got into that charging port. That could be a potential weak spot, so let's have a look. Oh wow. Yeah, check it out. There's not one, I don't know if you can see that. No, probably not. There's not one drop of water in there. Nothing. Now, I was worried about that, but no, it seems fine. Over time, under the water, I suppose we just have to run more tests, but initially, it's fine. Yeah, seems good to me. Now, what I want to do is make sure this works in really, really cold temperatures. So, we're going to put it in a bag of water now, and put it in the freezer and freeze it, and come back in the morning. Probably in about 8 hours. So that's a long time for it to be probably about -20, something like that. So yeah, should be interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto the next mode up from the Firefly. And the Firefly is the low level light, the one which goes for hours and hours and hours for map reading. The next mode up goes on for about 11 hours apparently, give or take. So we'll put it onto that mode there. And we got our bag. I first done this test a few years back. I think it might have been a Phoenix torch, I really can't remember. But I thought I'll try something different by putting it in some in a bag of water. Here we go, we got there in the end. Let's get the air out of there. Right, there we go. One torch in a bag of water. Now let's get it in the freezer. Okay, so there we have our little torch in our bag of water. We're going to leave it. That looks cool. So, let's see, get that right in the middle so it looks cool. That's it. Right, that is it. So we're going to close that in there carefully. Look at that glowing up. Awesome. Come back in about 8 hours or so. Okay, it's gone past 9 hours. It's 06:45. So it's been a while. Excuse me, just woken up. It's been a rough night with Little. Let's go and see if the torch is still lit up in the freezer. Right, let's see. Oh my god, can you believe it? Right, let's see if I can do this in shot. There we have it. Solid. Oh wow, and it still works like an absolute charm. So yep, I think that's safe to say. If you left that switched on out in the snow overnight, you can find it still. Right, let's see, how are we going to get it out of here? Wow, look at that, it still works. Not a scratch on a... Blimey man, that is one tough torch. So, the little TC12 V2 looks like it's pulled through. Now we're just getting all of the rest of that, of the ice and crap on there. Yeah, there is a few scratches on there, but that's to be expected. Because that vehicle, empty, is 2.5 tons. And you know me, I've got kit in there, so chucking over 1/4 of a ton on as a guess. That's a lot of weight on a little torch. It still works like a charm. So yeah, I think it's really important to make sure, you know, before you go buying anything, or you know, all the advertising blah blah gimmicks, things actually work. Okay, and yes, I'm not paid by Thrunite, etc. They just send me torches to review and to test, and I'm happy that this has passed the funky test. Brilliant. And I think I might be EDCing this because I like the idea that you can recharge it. Okay, so it's definite bonus, and of course you can drop it now and it still works. You can drive trucks in it and it still works. You can stick it in water and it still works. You can freeze it, it still works. So for me it's a big thumbs up. Awesome. Thanks for watching guys. Stay funky.